Hey, what's going on? This is Jerry over at Wealth Dynamics, coming to you with another daily money clip where we share with you the real truth about money. Today's clip is going to be about the very first step that I took to start building wealth. All right, guys, what's going on? This is Jerry here with another daily money clip. I want to talk to you today about the very first step that I took to start building wealth. I'm going to sketch this out on my whiteboard for you so that you can see, but it is a concept called pay yourself first, okay? Pay yourself first. Now, this is important to realize because this doesn't mean pay Wall Street first. This doesn't mean pay the bank first. This means pay yourself first, and pay yourself first in real money. Now, this idea of pay myself first means that when I earn dollars, which we know is currency, this currency doesn't actually have real value until I exchange it for something. So I can exchange it in my life for goods and services. I can pay bills with it. But the goal here is to build wealth. And so I want to take as many of these pieces of currency and capture them and put them into assets. Right? Assets. So I'm taking currency, I'm pushing it into assets. Now, these assets, these are the key. Okay. When I'm saving this money and paying myself first, I don't want to put this in a bank account. I don't want to put this in a mutual fund. I don't want to put this in stocks. I don't want to put this in bonds. I want to put this somewhere where, number one, I know I'm never going to lose it because I want to use it again in the future. Number two, it's only ever going to make me money. Right? And if they can do those two things, that's perfect. Okay. So what I started doing is when I was building wealth first, I had debt. And so I was going to invest in paying off my debt, and I treated my debt like an asset. In reality, debt is an asset. Banks trade debts back and forth all the time. In their balance sheets, it's an asset. So when I pay it off, I'm actually buying it back from them, and I'm treating it that way as myself buying an asset from another institution. Okay, so this is the investment that I'm going to make to purchase the asset. Now, there's a medium that this currency is going to travel on in order to get from my currency, these dollars, to these assets, right? We want that medium to be a store of value, and we want it to be something that actually gives me future value. And so this is where I use life insurance. Okay, life insurance, I put the currency that I get into the life insurance. This life insurance is going to grow at a positive 3 to 5%. And then I can borrow this money from the life insurance at 3 to 5%. It's still growing while I borrow it. Okay, and then I'm going to use it to pay off my debt. Okay, and this is going to free up cash flow for me. It's going to give me money back on my budget every month. It's going to save me in interest. It's going to give me the future value of this currency that I've put in the life insurance growing in the future. This thing's been around for almost 200 years, right? And so we know it's going to grow. And this is exactly what I started doing to build wealth for myself. And this is how I got out of debt, started building reserves, and then eventually started investing for passive income. So I wanted to share that with you today because it's a paradigm shift. We're used to hearing pay yourselves first. Somehow, though, the banking industry and Wall Street have convinced us that that means we give them our paychecks every month first before we get anything. That's not how it should work. Okay, that's not how I do it. That's not how the wealthy have done it. If we look around at who does that, the people who follow that model are not financially independent. Okay, I'm 29 years old. I'll be financially independent in 6 months. Okay, because I followed this model. So look at the stats, look at the differences. What I'm telling you is earn lots of currency, put it into a medium that's going to actually allow you to keep that future value and leverage against that in order to pay off debt, in order to invest, in order to build reserves. That's all I have for you guys today. This has been another daily money clip. I'll see you next time. If you were wondering, what does Wealth Dynamics do? How can we actually help you? Number one, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom, grab one now. You can get that down in the comments in the video. You can get the link for that. Number two, we do a free course on Fridays on personal finance. Okay, you can also get the link for the description there too. And then finally, if you have a desire to start getting help walking through these different phases toward financial freedom, book a call with my team. Go to our website, set up a call. We're able to help out and answer questions. That's how we can help you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.